Welcome back to the Math Solver, whereby we'll be taking you through simultaneous equation. In these equations, we'll be solving them using substitution method. Let's start with our first equation. As we can see that in our equation, the simplest equation to make one of our variables the subject of the formula is equation number 2. So we'll be starting off by choosing one of our variables to make them subject of the formula. As for me, I prefer to make x subject of the formula. So let's do that. So it will be like x plus y is equal to 3. And that's equation number 2. So for us to make x subject of the formula, we will take y across the equal sign. As we know in mathematics, when we are taking any number or variable over the equal sign, it will change to its opposite sign. So let's do that. So it will be like x is equal to 3 minus y. Because in our first step, y was positive, and when it crossed the equal sign, it became negative. As we can see that x is equal to 3 minus y, that will allow us to substitute 3 minus y in equation number 1. So we will have something like 3 minus y, so that we'll put that in brackets, minus 2y is equal to negative 3, as we said that equation number 1. Note that we should not substitute our x value in the same equation where we made x subject of the formula. And we'll be continuing by removing the brackets, and we'll be left with 3 minus y minus 2y is equal to negative 3. And as we know in mathematics, when the signs are the same, we add, and when they are different, we subtract. So here we have same signs, which is negative y and negative 2y. So we'll add them and we'll be left with 3 minus 3y is equal to negative 3. And we'll have to group the like terms. So as we can see that 3 and 3 are like terms, so we'll take 3 to cross the equal sign, and it will change its sign to a negative. And we'll be left with 3, negative 3y is equal to negative 3 minus 3. As we know that when the signs are the same, we add, and when they are different, we subtract. And we'll add 3 plus 3, that will be 6, and we'll take the sign of the bigger number, which is basically 3. So we'll be left with 3 negative 3y is equal to negative 6. As we can see that we have negative 3y is equal to negative 6, and we'll have to divide both sides by negative 3y to get the value of 6, and that will leave us with negative 3 divided by negative 3, and we cancel negative and negative, 3 and 3, negative and negative, and 3 into 3, that's 1, 3 into 6, that's 2, and we'll be left with 2 over 1. As we know that 1 into 2, that's basically 2, that means y is equal to 2. As of for now, we know that y is equal to 2. So we'll basically substitute 2 in equation number 2, because equation number 2 is our simplest equation. So we have something like x plus y is equal to 3. And we'll substitute 2 where there is y. So we'll be left with x plus 2 is equal to 3. And for us to find the value of x, we'll take 2 across the equal sign, which will make 2 change its sign. And we'll be left with something like x is equal to 3 minus 2. As we know that 3 minus 2 is 1, that means x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. That's our answer for our first equation. That was equation number 1. Let's deal with question number 2. So here we can already see that a is already made subject of the formula. So we can just substitute 4b minus 3 in equation number what? 2. So we will have something like b plus 4b minus 3 is equal to 7. And we have like terms here, and we add b plus 4b, which will give us 5b, because when a variable is left alone, it always has a coefficient of 1 and power 1. So we'll have something like 5b minus 3 is equal to 7. And as we can see that negative 3 and 7 are like terms, and negative 3 will cross the equal sign, which will make it change each sign into a positive sign. So we have something like 5b is equal to 7 plus 3, and we have something like 5b is equal to 10. As we can see that we have 5b is equal to 10, and for us to find the value of b, we'll divide both sides by 5. So we have something like 5b is equal to 10, and we'll divide both sides by 5 to find the value of b. 5 into 5, that's 1. 5 into 10, that's 2. And we have something like 2 over 1. 1 into 2, that's 2. And that means b is equal to 2. As to continue, we'll substitute 2 where there is b in equation number 2, because that's our simplest equation. So we have something like 2 plus a is equal to 7. As we can see that 2 and 7 are like terms, we'll take 2 to cross the equal sign, which will give us a is equal to 7 minus 2. And we know that 7 minus 2 is 5. That means a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. That's our discussion for today.